Hello everyone, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Glad to have you here. Today we are looking at some more journals from a couple different artists that have consigned their journals to sell with me. If you're interested in becoming an artist to sell journals on my website, I hope you'll send me an email. You can find all my links in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into these journals. This is from Phyllis. I believe it's a challenge journal, which means that it was created with specific digitals. Pardon all the ink and stuff on my hands. I've been making journals today, so I have messy hands, but that's just part of the occupational hazard, I guess, of journal making. So this one says Hedgerow Life. So this comes from my Hedgerow and Pond mini kit. So she's added that, and I love the fabric she chose because it almost looks like tree bark, and then sort of a faux leather spine here. 2 signatures, and then there's a little owl charm there. Really cute. This journal belongs to, let's see if she has anything about it. So it is called Hedgerow Life. It's a challenge journal. She's used hedgerow and pond, ochre owls, and boho ornamental. So you can check out all of those in my shop. There's free shipping in my shop to the United States, free shipping on prints as well to the United States. So this is from Hedgerow and Pond. It was a lovely vintage book that I turned into a digital and embellished a little bit. She's cut out one of the owls from Limberlost. I love owls, so I'm always happy to see beautiful journals. Here's boho ornamental. It's an ink saver, so you can print it. There's no background color, so you can print it on anything and save ink. That's pretty. Little gold feather flip. Ochre owls over there. Little tracing paper flip. These are so much fun to put something behind. Lots of owls. Butterflies. Little bird clip. Oh, and she put the ball pin on the bird clip like it's picked up and holding it. Little owl face. Very well done, Phyllis. I'm always amazed at your journals from Hedgerow and Pond. And I mean, look at how beautifully simple they are. They're perfect. They're lacking nothing, but they're not, she didn't overexert herself and put 20 items on a page. She has the eye to know how to perfectly place everything. And I'm really jealous of that because it is not always as easy as it looks. So beautiful. Gorgeous. And I love owls so much. Here's some more of the owls from Limberlost. They're just peeking out everywhere. How sweet. There's another ochre owls up there. So the challenge that we're working on, I guess it's pretty much woodland inspired, but you could go maybe a different direction. But it has, you know, owls and other woodland like birds and things like that. Perfect to do some fall colors, but that can be used year-round. I love this one so much, Phyllis. What a beautiful journal. Hedgerow Life. So this one is in the shop. The next journal that we will be looking at today, what a pretty lady that is. This is a journal card from my kit, What She Wore. There's buttons on the spine, 3 signatures, beautiful colors. Maybe it's a sewing journal. I see some scissors, a little dress form, and a little spool. So we're gonna take a peek inside to see the theme. This is called So Pretty, and she did use my What She Wore digital. Like that would be this and this page. And this one. Oh, this is Adrian Florals, one of my paper packs. That goes beautifully with it. I often rely on my artists to pair my digitals. They do such a beautiful job putting them together. I love what they come up with. So it is a sewing / fashion journal, especially if you love vintage fashion. Could be a gift from somebody who loves or for somebody who loves to sew. You know, we're thinking Christmas gifts this time of year. Lots of room to write project ideas. Whether they're sewing projects or paper crafting projects, there's room here. This is fun. I have nothing to wear, every woman ever. It's one of the ephemera pieces from what she wore, since what she wore is a kit. Your journal came out very nicely. Absolutely love it. It's simple and beautiful, useful, complete, perfect. I really can't give it enough good reviews. So well put together. Somebody's going to really love this one. Looks like a Christmas journal. Oh, I love the cross stitch on the spine. And look at the tassel with the pine cone and the jingle bell. Little wreath on the front with some children making snowmen. 2 signatures. I'm not sure if this one is from Phyllis too, so we shall see. Yes, it is. It's called Winter Woods. She's used Limberlost and Frosty Night from my shop. This is Frosty Night, and it is a poem by Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and drear, or dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Oh, I love how she did like a winter woodland journal. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Just like nature Christmas. My husband and I were actually talking about this the other day because we were talking about decorating our house for Christmas and how we like to go or want to go with more nature Christmas. So the poinsettias and the berries and the pine cones and the snowy woods and the birds and things like that. Just love that aesthetic. It just came out so pretty. It would be a lovely December daily, or if you're not somebody who gets a chance to really work in your journals every day, but maybe you just get a little bit of time on the weekend, you could use this journal for all of December and January, and you would be able to probably complete it in that time frame. So, you know, if you can't fill it up in a few weeks, this theme allows you to go into winter time, not just Christmas Day. All right, we have one journal from Connie Harvey, and this looks like a file folder journal. This paper is obviously from Ochre Owls, and we're going to see if we can learn anything about this. It's called Call of Nature. She used Midnight Library, Hedgerow Pond, Boho Ornamental, Ochre Owls, and Secret Garden. So a whole bunch in here. Bookworm, stacks of books. So those are from Midnight Library. That is one of the mini kits that I included as an option for this challenge that we're looking at, just in case you wanted to take it a different direction, maybe not as much woodland, but a little bit more whimsical, mystical, brighter colors. And so she has used that. Super fun and gorgeous. Lots of room for you to continue to add. This is a page from Birds and Bees. It's beautiful in here. I love the placement. And then I think she has some digitals from some other artists as well. I love mixing and matching. It's a perfect journal for a reader to keep track maybe of the books that you're reading, or maybe the books you want to read, or maybe just thoughts as you're reading. That is a fun journal. This is from Connie Harvey. And then I think we have a couple two from Jane. So we have a fabric covered journal. Isn't that gorgeous fabric? We have an applique, some roses on the spine, 2 signatures, like the triangle lace peeking out. And this is Butterflies in the Garden. Secret Garden, Midnight Library, Ochre Owls, To Be a Child, Take Flight. So it is a challenge journal. This would be Take Flight. This is journal labels, floral journal labels. See how you can pair brighter colors with Midnight Library. And of course, Jane, this is gorgeous. Using the colors, pulling in the Ochre Owls, adding it to the Midnight Library. And it comes with a brighter, cheerier, kind of garden feel versus the grungy Woodland. So here's an envelope from Secret Garden. Secret Garden is a stationery set, so it's letterhead and envelopes, or stationery and envelopes. Cluster, love your cluster. Perfect placement of those laces, like we've talked about in other videos before, not having to place them on every page, but budgeting them out and putting them every so often, and you still get a beautiful waterfall lace effect. You do not have to have a big budget to create a powerful journal. Little fabric raggedy clusters. These are nice deep pockets. You can fit a lot. I really love that. I forget to do pockets that big. It's one of the cute little owls again. Super pretty, Jane. Think garden. Gorgeous colors. And then one more journal to finish today off, also from Jane, also fabric covered. This one is kind of cutesy. I love the fabric. It's really cute. We have a little owl and some little leaves there. Also a challenge journal. It's called Who Who, so probably an owl journal. Midnight Library, Ochre Owls, Hedgerow and Pond. So perfect. So I think she is capitalizing on the owls again, which with a paper pack like Ochre Owls, it's so tempting. I've done it myself. I absolutely love owl journals. I don't think I get tired of them. And of course, you have to put butterflies everywhere, no matter what the theme is. Just kind of seems like that's one of the unwritten rules of junk journaling. We seem to love our butterflies. Cute. Definitely a great journal for space for putting your ideas, but beautiful pages for writing on. It does have the grungy feel, but some brighter things, like here's another one of the envelopes from Secret Garden. We're getting those pops of color in here, and so you can turn it any direction you want when you get it. Either go more grungy, more coffee dyed, more splattery, or you can pull more of these greens and yellows and peaches and pinks and add even more color. Really, the sky's the limit when it comes to decorating in this journal. Well, they're all available in the shop. I hope that you find one that you like, maybe one you like and one to gift. As always, free shipping in the shop for the United States, and I will see all of you next time with more inspiration. You won't want to miss it, so give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not.